One shot. Let's begin. Kubigari Ningyou by the Headhunting Doll by Kawaii Risa. Translated and uploaded by Caterpillar and Zybatan80. It is the month of October, so we're reading nothing but horror mangas for the entire month of October. And today we're reading The Headhunting Doll. And we're back with some more horror audio. Today it's Roti for Music, Benton Broken Horror by Kevin McLeod. And well, I'll put that in the description. With all that being said, let's begin, everybody. 24 pages of pure terror. The Headhunting Doll by Arisa Kawai. Give me back my little sister. Alright, let's go. Let's see.
Oh, welcome home, Mommy. Where's the baby? You didn't bring her home with you. I've already decided on a name, you know. Daddy said I could be the one to name my little sister.
Ooh.
I want to call her Sayaka, see? I even bought her a matching ribbon just like mine.
Emma, Mommy is very tired. That's enough talking for now. Let her rest.
You see, Emmy, the baby, it didn't work out. By the time she was born, she was already gone, and I couldn't save her. The doctors and everyone else, they all tried their best. What do you mean it didn't work out? What are you talking about? No way. I thought that when I'd get to little sister, we could wear matching clothes and play together. So, I don't have a sister? If she'd wanted to, I'd even let her borrow my most precious doll. I am sorry, Ma.
Wait, I'm. Oh, okay, that is the mom.
I'm sorry, Mommy and Daddy were so deeply hurt. They just weren't in any state.
Okay, that. The way the face is done. I'm sorry. Mommy and Daddy were so deeply hurt, they just weren't in any state to tell you the truth, Emmy.
No. Why did you tell me sooner? I hate you all so much. Liars, I hate you too, Auntie. I was so looking forward to it.
Now listen to me, Emmy. I've a special present for you.
Eh? What is this?
I knew you'd be shocked. I knew. Yeah, I knew you'd be shocked. You'd be to hear about the baby. So I prepared this for you. Hey, why did you make her your little sister?
I don't need her. No, I don't want her. This isn't my sister. I mean, she doesn't even look like me at all.
Emmy, how could you? Stop it! Whack. Oh, I'm sorry, Emmy. I know you're sad, but your mom and dad are even sadder than you, and so am I. Now then, it's already late. Let's call it a night.
Good night, Auntie. I'm sorry for doing something so terrible to you. That must have hurt. Auntie is right. You didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I know. I'll find you the perfect head. This one seems a little too small. Strange.
I'm sorry. I was too harsh earlier. I bought some hot milk. Let's drink it together. Emmy, what are you doing? Oh, Mom, that's disturbing. All those doll heads lined up like that.
I'm looking for the head that fits my little sister best. Auntie, I'm sorry for earlier. I was being selfish.
Eh?
I even broke the doll you brought me. But I promised her something. That if I found a head that suited her, she could be my little sister. But I just can't find one that seems to fit.
Is that so? You can continue with this tomorrow. Now hurry up and drink your milk. And make sure to put those heads away properly before bed.
Okay. Good night. The doll. I'm sure I left it here, but it's gone. Did Auntie take it?
Yes. How's Emmy? She seems to be doing okay. It's her mother who's more deeply hurt. I just hope she recovers soon. Right. For Emmy's sake, too. Oh, what the... Is this the doll I gave Emmy? Why is it here? She must not have liked it. But that's weird. It was just in her room a little while ago. And that girl, didn't she say something about making it a system she found a head that it fit? Really, girls could be so hard to understand.
Shut up.
Oh, wait, did she actually just get killed?
No, this isn't it.
Where is it? Where's my... What? I have to hurry to find the head that fits me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
It,
Oh! Okay, that's the doll that's talking. Mm-mm.
no, this isn't it. Where is it? Where is my head? I have to hurry and find a head that fits me. If I don't, Big Sis says she won't accept me as her little sister. A little patience, Big Sis. Dear Mom, I'm right here. Just wait. I'll get it done right away. Auntie, thanks for the milk earlier. Um, could I have the doll you... Could I have back the doll you gave me? Yeah. Dad, did something happen? No, no.
Gotcha. Give me your head.
Ah, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Now I can finally become me. I'm sorry, Big Sis, but yours is the only one that's truly right for me. Nothing else will do. Your eyes, your face, your mouth, they would suit me. Your little sister. I'm really sad we couldn't play together, Big Sis. I wanted a big sister, but even more than that, I wanted to see Mommy again. Mommy, where are you? Mommy, I want to see you. Poor Mommy. She must still be crying, even now. Mommy, Mommy dearest. Mommy, I'm here. I'm right here.
Okay. Cool. I need to reread that last part to fully understand it. Because I think when I'm used to these, like, doll storylines, I'm used to them going a little bit more slowly. Um, I expect a little bit more build up, a little bit more suspense. And so, okay, they knock the doll off, sure. It's a little creepy, but I didn't think too much of it at first. It's like, okay, hurt the doll. Great, there's something coming out of it, but is that something coming out or it's just a shadow? Okay, we'll just say it's a shadow. It's just a shadow, sure. We let it go solve it. And then this is why when this scene happened, right here, okay, she's going, hey, boom, and then it just cuts off her head so fast. What's that noise? Hmm. Sorry. I'm not trying to add to any horror here. No, there's just some noise in my apartment. That's all. I'll look at it later. Um yeah, because when she just went and cut off her head with an axe. I was just shocked. Because I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's a dream, maybe it's a hallucination. And then no, the doll because the fact that the doll just so candidly was all of a sudden like, hey, now this is not my head, da 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 da. And then just starts killing people. That's why I was so confused at first. I was like, wait a minute, who is this here? And so, no, this isn't it. Where is it? Where is my head? And then they killed the cat. I'm like, okay, now I'm starting to recognize this because it was so strange. Like, I get that that's the point that this was supposed to be a killer doll story. Um, Maybe it's something that would work better in live action, perhaps, just because I'm more terrified if I see a really good done special effects doll move. In fact, like I was quite scared of Chucky growing up, and my siblings used to always show me things like what was it like Dolly Dearest or like Chucky's and like gosh Puppet Masters and all those movies with dolls coming alive. Those scared me. But then this doesn't quite, and of course it's drawn, which is, already a different medium for horror, but more so just the lack of build up. Maybe that's what it is, because it feels like it's a very camp horror story. I think that's a good way to put it. Like if you just told me this was like a movie in the 80s, I'd fully believe you because the transition to the killing is just so abrupt for me that it kind of takes me out of it for a second. It's like, okay, now this doll's gonna go and this doll's gonna kill everybody. Boom. Cut, kill this head. Cut, do that person. Okay, now the dad is dead. Great. Now they're gonna go and he's gonna kill the sister. Okay, great. They killed the sister. And now that the sister is dead, um, oh gosh. And this is where it's like near the end, right? Mommy, I'm here, Mom, right there. And Melissa could have played together, big sis. So it's is this supposed to be the daughter that died? Or is it supposed to be the current daughter that's trying to um, you know, get comfort? I guess it's the ghost of the person that was never born. And let me just double check this too, because this is supposed to be her little sister. Okay. Blah blah blah. I knew you'd be shocked to prepare this for you. Why don't you make her your little sister? She doesn't even look like me. Yeah, there's no indication that this doll is even possessed. I mean, it's mildly creepy, but so is everybody in this thing. Because I just feel so distinctly unsatisfied with this one. I think it is just because it isn't as structured the way that I would feel to be most terrified. That's part of why I was like laughing a little bit too. I'm like, oh wait, what? That just happened? No indication that this doll was super sentient here. It's just like, oh, the doll was misplaced. Now she's cutting off heads of every other person here. I think that if they did want, and of course, maybe this is just a curse. Maybe it's not the, unborn child, because that is horrific in its own sense. Um, I think what this should have been, and this is just me, is if they could have built it up so that way only the daughter dies, and then we just kind of get little hints of this doll moving, and maybe it's more psychological at first. You could have the other creepy characters, but this killing spree that she goes on, the doll is like so out of the blue and so strange. I'm like, huh, okay, it's weird to me. It's not particularly scary. I think if they took like this doll scene, I thought it was a pretty solid start. You go here, now the dolls are like this, and then maybe you try to see whether or not it's and look right here. Right? The daughter is being set up for something. She's being set up to like be evil or something or be crazy. And maybe you could play with that dynamic for a couple of pages. Maybe she's like possessed by the doll, or maybe the doll gives her advice like, uh oh, now it's saying that you're a problem. Or maybe it could just be, I don't know. I know I've been praising the last couple of series for when it was a little campy, had this mystical force that you could interact with. But this just seems a little strange to have the doll just cutting people's heads off with an axe. And I know I'm bemoaning the point a little bit too long, and let me just give this some compliments though. I think that the art is done really well, right? The fact that makes certain faces look scary and terrifying. This does have an eerie and uncomfortable atmosphere throughout the entire story, and I can applaud it for that. And yeah, atmospheric is what I could say about it, and this is a pretty scary ending when you have the doll and you have the daughter and her face is on backward and this person's going, "Mommy, I'm right here." And I wanted big sis read more than that. I wanted to see mommy again. Uh they're what suit me, your little sisters. Yeah, I feel like this has potential. It just this one needs like 80 pages. And it needs to be a movie or an animated series or something. Because a lot of the ideas I think are solid. Scary doll, solid concept. If you want to make the doll the unborn daughter or the baby who passed, I think that there's a lot of potential in that. It could speak to a lot of issues too, especially with miscarriages, and it could, add to a unique horrific aspect to the horror of a traditional doll story. And so I need suspense, I think is the way to put it in the end. Is those concepts work really well, but you need to build them up over a longer period of time. Like, I think the plot beats are okay. It's just that it was so sudden with the axe killing and everything, and there wasn't really many subtle moments like, uh-oh, who's doing this or who's doing that. If they had like maybe more of these like head scenes here, or maybe they did some sort of small things of people disappearing and then like, oh, I saw her. If the story was perhaps not told from the perspective of actually who is this story told from the perspective of? Because at first I was going to say the perspective of the little girl, but it is kind of told from the perspective of the aunt a little bit as well. And then it kind of switches to the perspective of the doll. Interesting. I didn't think too much about that. But if they focus on somebody else's perspective, like the aunt a little bit longer, 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 and then occasionally they switch, I think it'd be pretty effective where you don't know if the doll is really alive. And that's, I guess, what I want out. I wish it could be more complimentary of this one. Um, it's a little condensed. I was a little confused. It does a lot, but it has a lot of potential. And I think it does have truly horrific art, but I mean that in the best way possible, where the art is scary and is appropriately terrifying. And well, um, awesome, awesome. Thank you for watching, everybody. So, oh, don't mind my voice. I just haven't spoken much today, so it's a little bit deeper than normal. So, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.